My girlfriend said, "If you want me back, you'll apologize to my father and ask for his blessing." I agreed. I drove to his house and showed him the year's worth of texts from his daughter, detailing how she was cheating on me. The fight started over coffee creamer. I'd bought the wrong brand, and within minutes, Megan was screaming about my thoughtlessness. "I can't do this anymore, David," she yelled. "We're done." I stood there completely calm, because I knew this wasn't real. It was a performance. I knew because I'd read the script. A year earlier, I'd picked up our shared iPad to look up a recipe. Her iMessage was still open. The first message was from Julian, a photo of them at lunch she'd called a work meeting. The message below: "Can't wait until you're finally free from that boring project manager and we can do this every day." I scrolled up and found a year's worth of conversation. It wasn't just an affair. It was a detailed exit strategy. They mocked my job, my friends, my life. They had their future planned out. The scheme was simple. Megan would stay with me, enjoying my financial security while I saved for a ring. She'd push for a specific diamond. The moment I proposed, she'd manufacture a fight, break up with me, and after a few weeks, go public with Julian. The ring was their prize, seed money for their new life. Instead of confronting her, I documented everything. Every few weeks when she was out, I'd screenshot their conversations and save them to an encrypted folder. I watched their conspiracy unfold in real time. I saw her complain I wasn't saving fast enough. I saw Julian coaching her on manufacturing arguments. I had a year of betrayal documented perfectly, so when she screamed about coffee creamer, I knew exactly what was happening. I'd recently told her I'd saved enough for a ring. This fight was her preemptive strike. I played my part, apologetic, heartbroken, begging. This fed her ego and set up her power play. After a day of groveling, she delivered her ultimatum. "You need to go to my father's house, apologize for your behavior, and formally ask for his blessing to continue our relationship. I need to know he believes you're man enough to deserve me." It was absurdly manipulative and perfect. Her father, Mr. Henderson, is old school, values honesty and integrity. He'd always liked me because I'm straightforward. He had no idea his daughter was a manipulator. She thought she was sending me on a humiliation mission. She had no idea I was about to show him who his daughter really was. I compiled all screenshots into a 150-page PDF and loaded everything onto a new tablet. Thursday evening, I arrived at his house. He welcomed me into his wood-paneled study. "Megan is very upset," he began. "What's on your mind?" "Sir, I'm here to ask for your blessing, but not how Megan expects. You deserve to know the truth about who your daughter has become. For the last year, I've been the victim of calculated deception, and I have proof." I handed him the tablet with their message thread open. I discovered these by accident. Once I understood what was happening, I began documenting everything. For an hour, the only sound was his finger swiping the screen. I watched his face transform, confusion to shock to fury. He read their mockery of my job, their secret trips, their plan to get me to buy a ring before she manufactured our breakup. He saw her complete lack of respect for me and the values he'd tried to instill. When he finished, he stared at the wall. "The coffee creamer," he said, his voice a low growl. The fight was about coffee creamer. "Yes, sir." The manufactured fight she'd been planning. He looked at me with terrible disappointment. "She is not the woman I thought I raised." He walked to the window, staring into darkness. "You came here to ask for my blessing," he said, "and you have it. You have my blessing to get as far away from my daughter as possible. You're a good man, David. You deserve better." He turned back with grim resolve. "Let's go pack her things."